Hello everyone, welcome to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where we discuss, debate and banter. My name is DOS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us we have Chelsea fan Kadus, we have Arsenal fan Kemal, we have Liverpool fan Isha, and we have Spurs fan Ben. And we have a great show coming up for you today as there's some crazy games coming up this weekend and some crazy games that have happened past weekend. But before we get to that, can you guys make sure you subscribe, you like, you follow all of our social media platforms. That's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you do that and we'll keep bringing you content. Let's start. First, welcome Brehz. And let's start with the first game, Liverpool going away to Brighton. Now, I mean, I have to give the biggest respect to Liverpool right now because they've got everybody out and they're still grinding out wins. They're still playing well. The system is working so well because it's not relying on players. It's just, you know, they have bought into it. So Isha must be on cloud 9 right now. How are you feeling, Isha, going into this game right now? And you should have Salah back. You should have a couple of players back as well, I'm assuming.
I'm good.
Yeah? Yeah?
Well, you don't look good, bruv.
Bro, it has been a good weekend. Do you know why I'm wearing these though? Because obviously it was my birthday.
Let me know.
And I was hanging.
Oh, happy birthday, Isha. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. It was yesterday,
it was a nice birthday present for me as well, innit? So, yeah, it was a good result. It was a good performance. Like, we're talking in the group chat now and I was stressed. When I found out Salah was out, Hendo was out, I looked at our bench. The bench was kids. I was like, no, we're finished. So I was stressed, man. So for us to dominate the game the way we did, for the whole game as well, nullify Vardy. I don't actually remember the last game I watched Vardy have no hope in the game like that. It was crazy. It was crazy.
A lot of people, I mean, there were some people that, you know, maybe said, oh, but Leicester haven't been as good or whatever. But you have to remember, Leicester have gone away and beaten big teams this season.
City.
Yeah, they went away to
5-2.
City, put City away. They've won big games. So that result for me was probably the most impressive Liverpool result. I don't know what you guys think, but
I agree, man. It was for me.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, I said it in the group. Credit to Klopp. First and foremost, I think what he's done at that club has been phenomenal. You know, because you can actually see a system there. They're missing a lot of their key players. You know, Trent's gone, even though arguably he hasn't been this good this season. But Van Dijk, you know, your talisman is out, and you're able to still look. They didn't look bothered. It's not even about dragging out a win, Mook. I think they breezed past Leicester.
Yeah.
I mean, Leicester didn't really do anything.
I agree.
They had some opportunities and they didn't really finish anything off.
I think when I said grinding, I probably was thinking about the whole period of injuries that they've had. They've actually grinded some games because they weren't this good every game, but they still found ways to get results, and it's really annoying as a Man United fan, especially.
But hold on. And not taking anything away from Liverpool.
Oh, here we go.
But
you are.
No, hold on.
Let's have it.
Hold on. But Leicester has some key players out too. I mean, they've got a few injuries going on as well.
Sionchu's out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So what you got to consider is Leicester's missing like Sionchu, Pereira, and Ndidi, but they were also missing these players when they slapped up Arsenal and City.
Yeah,
so but you're talking about Arsenal.
You're talking Arsenal. You're talking about Arsenal. City. Okay.
Play down City.
Ish.
Well, you can't.
City are not the same, though. City are not the same.
Hold on. Let me just say something.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool. What I'm saying is the fact that Leicester are not at their very best either. So yes, obviously Liverpool did well, but Leicester still weren't at their best. And you know what? Leicester were pissed off that the attention was always on Liverpool having injuries. Like, yo, we've got injuries too. Wagwan. Do you know what I mean? So that's my point.
No, I hear that. But when you look at the scale of injuries that we've had compared to them, there's not even a competition. Like for us, like we probably have about 6 players out that would have started that game. Whereas Leicester, I'll give you 3. The rest of them maybe not so much. So
yeah, but
they're key players though.
Leicester don't have the same squad depth as you do. So at the end of the day, that evens it out.
To finish up the Liverpool discussion, you're going against Brighton right now. Brighton are going to give you a test as well because they play when they want to play. So I still think you're going to be too strong for them. But are you concerned that you may drop points here, or do you think it's going to be a routine win?
Nah, I think it's going to be a win. I don't think it's going to be like attack versus defense the whole game. I think Olaniyan is going to turn up, but ultimately I think we're going to give him a little bit of a slap. I can't lie. I'm expecting us to get another clean sheet. So, and we've got Salah back, I think. I think the word is from Klopp that Thiago may be back for this game as well. So, yeah, I think we're going to have too much for these guys. I can't lie.
Okay, and do you have any... You said Salah's back. Is there anyone else back, do you think? Before we move on?
Thiago's in training. Thiago's in training, but not full training. So they're training separate from the team. But word is that Thiago's been fit for a while. He's just doing loads of technical work with Klopp about the system, stuff like that. So he's kept.
Well, Firmino's banging goals, isn't it? So it's all right.
Banging a goal, not goal. I was happy for him.
1 goal. Yeah?
All right, let's move on.
Can I also say before you move on, Brighton haven't got a Lamptey, so.
Oh,
and red cards in there.
That's a big...
That would have been big for them because him against Mane would have been a battle.
Yeah. You're right. Let's move on from that. Next game on the Sunday, Manchester United going away to Southampton. We just scraped a win against West Brom, which was a poor performance in my eyes, but it was a win at home, which we haven't done all season in the league. So I will take that. I will take 3 points anyway right now. This is a tricky game. It's a tricky game because Southampton are a very good team. They don't have Ings, which is a bonus for us, but
Adams is banging.
He is. I don't know. I think we'll do it because
Walcott is banging.
Is he really banging though? Is he really banging?
He's had 2 amazing games. 2 amazing games in that number 9 position. He's enjoying it.
He's ready.
He's enjoying it.
All right, well,
His
fair enough.
and he's ready to score. Simple.
Fair enough. I mean, it could go either way. I'm not going to lie to you, but the only reason why I feel confident is it's an away game. We're very good away. And also the fact that we had a great convincing result in Europe. So,
but I think it'll be a convincing win if you have the same lineup you had today. If you don't,
if you get a penalty, you'll win. That's the only way you got to win.
You can say that, but did we get today? Did we get a penalty to
in the last Premier League game? Did you get a penalty?
You still got a penalty today, so it doesn't really matter.
It's true.
But if we get a penalty, it's because you can't stop our fast players. It's simple as that. Kemal, when you beat us, did you beat us by a penalty? It's because we fouled you in the box. It's football.
Yeah, man, like Pogba.
and he hasn't played since that game. So anyway, you guys saw Van der Beek as well. Started. You saw what he did today. But anyway, I ain't even going to talk about it.
Ole did, because everyone else was saying he was good. It was only Ole that didn't think he was.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Ole's at the wheel.
And Cavani as well. Cavani did really, really well today as well. He didn't score, but he did really well in that number 9 position. Anything else you guys want to add to that? I think it's going to be a good game. I think it could go either way. I have a feeling United will scrape it.
Is Van der Beek starting?
I don't think so because he started today. I don't know why.
Tuesday, bro.
Let us all get our magic crystal ball and figure out who's in the starting lineup, innit?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Why not? Is Pogba starting?
For Kemal's sake,
I don't think so. I just think, right now they're saying Pogba, he's injured or he's this or he's that. I just think because of the energy of Pogba and, when he goes to France, he talks about Real Madrid and all of that. I just have a feeling that the club probably have had enough and just said, we're going to freeze you out and sell you in January or summer.
That's what he wants, man. He wants to go.
He can want to do whatever he wants to do. The matter of the fact is he's been here 4 years or 3 years or whatever he is, and he hasn't done good enough. I've been his biggest fan. You all know that. But you can't be saying, I want to leave this, I want to leave that, if you're putting in not consistent performances throughout the 4 years. Like, you have to have more respect than that. That's my opinion.
I think he gets too much stick, man. I do.
I agree.
From a human element, I understand where he's coming from.
I
don't
agree
think
with
it's necessarily
you.
just with football.
I agree with you, Kadus. I agree with you that
negativity.
he gets too much stick. I agree with you, but he doesn't help himself. This is what you have to understand. He doesn't help himself. If he was at Chelsea and he was doing what he's doing, you wouldn't have this energy. Because
he probably would have been sold a while back if he wasn't.
Huh?
If he didn't want to be there.
What's that?
He probably would have been sold a while back if he.
That's what I'm saying. But the fact,
but he would have better players around him as well.
Wow.
So.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a lie. That's a lie. He may have.
Why is it a lie for?
Because it's Chelsea. There's not better players around him than Man United. That could be debatable.
So can we say that Lampard did a good job getting us into 4th then? Because people were disrespecting us, innit?
I think he did a good job.
I had 2 contradictions today.
Oh really?
And I didn't say anything.
No,
That's cool. We can move on.
Okay. All right, let's move on then.
Not
Let's
from you,
move
not
on to
from
the
you,
next
but
game.
from other people.
Okay. Let's move on to the next game. Next game. We're gonna leave the big one to last. Let's go to Arsenal versus Wolves. Kemal, what are you saying? Another poor result in the last game against Leeds. You're lucky. Anyway, I'm gonna be neutral. You're lucky that you drew 0-0.
You're never neutral, right?
neutral.
You want to talk about the next game? Let me know.
Man,
Talk
this
to me.
and then said, no, I'm gonna back up now.
No. But did I think about it carefully? Did I really diss?
Kinda.
It's what happened. It's what happened.
It's true though.
Arsenal were very lucky to escape not losing.
OS, we know
Yeah,
that's
but
what
man,
happened.
the draw's a draw,
It's
it's
the
a
way
point.
you said it, fam.
I know because
You might as well just shout
do you,
Kemal like.
do you remember when we beat Brighton, but we got battered that game? Do you remember
Yeah.
that? And everybody said the same thing. Oh my God, you guys got battered, blah blah. But I took it, so Kemal has to take it.
We never really got battered. Let's
You
let's
did.
let's
You
talk
did
about
not
what
get
happened.
battered?
You
Let's
did.
talk about-
You
let's
did.
talk about
Nah,
that.
Your goalpost was the man of the match, bro.
Oh my God, they had over
Kemal,
20
Kemal.
shots. They had over 20
They hit
shots,
the
but
bar
only
like
what
10,000
seven
times.
or
See,
seven
Kemal,
on target.
Arsenal's
or
goalpost
six
was
on
man of the
target.
match.
Get out of
This is
here.
the diff- this is
Oh,
the-
so
That
what?
was
It might
it,
as well
bro.
be mine.
Listen. This is
So what? It hit the post. It wasn't a shot on target, was it?
this is the difference. We
How many
beat-
shots did Arsenal get on target?
This is the difference.
Three.
Listen,
that was a shot on target.
All right. Listen, we beat Brighton, but they battered us, and I admitted they battered us. You drew with Leeds, they battered you,
We're
and
10
you're not
men.
admitting
We're
it.
10 men. We're 10 men.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, they were battering you in the
We
first
done
half too,
quite
man.
well.
Anyway.
we done quite well in the second half for nearly 40 minutes.
Well-
we had 10 men.
well,
That's
you guys
the
were
only
in the
time
game
we
if
actually
you
played
were.
well. That's the only time.
Were
we
you in
played
the
well.
game in first half?
No.
I think the only
Okay.
time that you guys actually were good was
Do
when
you feel-
Saka,
do you
Saka
think-
came
yeah.
on and made a difference.
Do you feel like you did better
Exactly.
when Pepe left? Do you think
Say
you
again?
performed better as soon as Pepe
Yeah, I
left the
said
pitch?
that. Of course we played
Okay,
better.
cool. So, and you still don't think... Well, come on, let me remind you, we drew... I can't remember who we drew this season. Hold on, who do we draw? And then you were like,
West Brom.
oh, Spurs got
West-
battered.
West Brom, wasn't it?
Was it Bright? I don't know.
No, we won
Brighton.
West
No,
Brom.
they won at Brighton, luckily.
Nah,
When Fame died.
Okay,
Kane
okay,
died,
let's-
didn't
let's
need to
move
get a
on from
penalty.
but you
Kemal.
told us that we got battered. So how is it that you can't say you got battered, bro?
Come on,
We lost the game,
come on,
basically.
Come on.
We lost the game, basically, didn't we?
come on.
We tried to get the 3 points, it didn't really work. We got one.
So Kemal, coming from the game against Leeds, you saw the way you guys performed. The next game,
Wasn't so good,
you
was
won't
it?
have Pepe next game, or next 3
The
games.
blessing in disguise. Well, carry on.
Going into this game, how are you feeling as an Arsenal fan? Because Wolves haven't been great, but they play
Yeah, but
they play ball.
their front three is still quite good.
What? What's
And
good?
Their Wolves front three.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
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 they're good.
yeah.
So I'm a little bit concerned because especially the way Holding was playing, he was a little bit all over the place. Gabriel didn't really have a good game either.
But I thought your defense was sick to stop
Bellerin.
Leeds.
Can we talk about Holding's hair as well? That guy needs to shave his head, man.
Look at your hair, bro.
What's he holding on to? I'm not holding on to no hair, but I shaved it off. I shaved it off. I shaved it off. I did what Holding should have done.
How are you gonna bring Kadus into the discussion? That's that mine.
Nah, because he's upset. He's upset. He's upset. It's fine.
Let me see your hairline.
I
It goes back
left.
there, bro.
I've got a
Don't
bald
talk to
head,
me,
bro. It's bald.
Okay,
I shaved it, man.
let's go away from Kadus's hair right now and just talk about the
Wow.
game. Come on.
Anyway,
You're going against
Bellerin.
Wolves. Who are you
He's a
bringing
hot
in
mess.
instead of Pepe?
Kamal, do you wear your Arsenal top in the shower?
only on Mondays.
Okay.
So, who are we bringing in? I don't really know.
because the thing is, William-
Saka might be injured.
William is dead
Saka might
food
be
right
injured.
now.
He actually had an okay game. That
At
was,
the beginning.
that was
For 10
At the
minutes.
beginning.
For 10 minutes.
compared
Yeah, yeah,
to
For 10 minutes.
compared to the past 3-4 weeks. I don't know. I don't know.
The thing is, you have
Let's move on.
Lacazette, you have Willock.
Yeah, but he's been dead. He's been dead since
Man said
the season.
Lacazette. Who's that?
I forgot
That's
he's
got-
got
You know what? He got. I'll tell you what he's got to do. He's got to play Eddie. I guess Eddie's got to play.
It's
down
crazy.
The middle.
I actually
And
don't
then on
actually
the left,
rate
you
Lacazette.
play
I think
Aubameyang.
Lacazette is a good player. I just think they're
You
not
know what?
getting
He'll
the best
probably
out
be a
of
better
him.
player at another team.
He
Go
only
Atletico
turns up for
Madrid.
Liverpool.
He's got a good
Start
fade, man.
scoring.
Yeah. And some United games, he has turned up in some United games. But that's
real.
the thing. I think Lacazette is good. I just think he's not being used properly. That's or
Same as
maybe
Yeah,
Lacazette.
but
Because Arteta is what?
Lacazette
They've
won't
got him
do
playing
nothing against
defensively.
Wolves. It's not the kind of team he would like to play. He likes to play like strong defensive teams. Like I don't think he would survive in Wolves'
Like
team.
I said, they've got him playing too defensively. He's all over the pitch. He doesn't just stay at the top.
Yeah, proper
They've got him
centre
tracking
forward,
back, and that's the big problem.
Maybe this is a question for all of you guys. What do you guys think is the main problem for Arsenal right now?
Arteta.
What?
Arteta's the problem.
Wow.
Really?
I tell you why.
Whoa.
Because Arteta, yeah.
Watch the
Okay,
Arsenal.
let's take it.
Watch the Arsenal comments down
That's
below.
a big
Okay,
shout.
I'll explain
That's
why.
a big
I'll explain
shout.
why.
Go on.
Everyone was going on about Arteta. Oh yeah, he's Pep. Let me tell you let me tell you how it is. Pep is the star singer. Arteta is just a backing singer. Sometimes he might sing a little note,
I don't know if I
but
agree,
realistically,
man.
he can't hold the high
I see.
note.
I see why you would say that. But
Do you get what I'm saying?
Let
Do you get-
him land.
Okay, go, go.
Let him land.
Arteta's shit. He's been doing a hot mess for a long time. He doesn't know he's starting 11.
Come on, guys.
He
Come on.
yes,
Come
he don't
on.
know he's
That
starting
is
11.
real harsh,
He's got
man.
no.
He's not even
It
that
is
bad.
real.
Come on.
This is mate. This is
Come on.
But he got your
I love
but he
it.
got your
It's
cup.
I love
January,
it.
it's a season.
Nah,
He
keep
got
it
your
going.
cup,
Come on,
though.
cook.
Listen, let me
Come on, cook, bro. You're on fire.
Come
listen,
on.
You're on
how
fire.
are you telling me? Hold on a minute. Hold on. How are you telling me about my team?
No one's telling
Oh,
you about
team.
your team.
We
But I
He
think
don't tell me about my team, yeah? He does not know he's starting 11,
Oh,
first
my
and
Lord.
foremost, right? His substitutions are a hot mess. It's all of a sudden he don't have no tactics, right? There's no harmony in the team anymore. When he came, there was harmony, but now it's a mess. People are fighting at training.
So you're saying he doesn't have player management?
I don't think it's people that
He's
are
got no
fighting.
experience.
I don't
The
think
guy
it's
has
pe-
no
I don't
experience.
think it's people
They-
that
they
are
are
fighting.
fighting.
It's Ceballos.
Well,
It's Ceballos.
yeah, had 2 or 3 fights now.
Yeah, exactly.
That we know of.
It's him. It's
That
not
we
the
know of.
team. It's him. He's the problem. For
So-
me, I
But
think
Danny
out of
Ceballos started.
Get him out of the club.
personally, let me have my say, and then you guys can
There's
say
no
what you want.
creativity in
That's
the
what I'm
midfield.
saying. I think your biggest problem is creativity. I don't think it's Arteta. I think with what you have, Arteta is trying to do his
But
best.
the
Hold on,
biggest,
hold
the
on.
biggest
No.
creativity solution is
that is.
Ozil, and he doesn't even
Let's talk
play.
about
No,
Ozil.
but I know.
Arteta come out and said, he said it's my decision.
Can I just
that's
say
what
something? as well?
I don't
Can I
think.
just say
I
something?
think he's lying.
Can I just say something as well,
Yeah.
right? You brought in someone like a Willian. The reason why Willian was so good at Chelsea last season was because he was able to turn defence into attack very, very quickly. He was so good in transitions. That game,
Just so you know,
that
you
game
said
over
he
the
wasn't
weekend,
good.
Arsenal
You said he
could have
wasn't
probably won that game if Willian was meant to do what he normally does. Is when you finish, when you're breaking up the play and bringing it forward, he would do that and then move the ball quickly. He didn't do that. I'm not just saying it lands on Willian. I'm just saying
Willian,
that
he's
you're
on
just a
holiday.
hot
He's
mess.
at a holiday camp.
Come out. I hate.
He's just there to get a check.
I hear you what you're saying with Arteta, but I think you're harsh. I don't think that's your biggest problem. I actually think I still believe that he's the guy for you guys. I still think he can do good things if he's back properly and given the time.
He needs
Me
time.
too. He's
Yeah,
not even
how
had
much?
a
How
year.
much?
He was backed. He was
Kemal,
backed.
how
He was
much
given-
time
he
did
was
you
given
give
some money.
Wenger?
What do you mean? When it started going down or at the beginning?
When at the beginning?
He had a couple of years.
To be fair, when you came in and banged immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, but Wenger though was special breed, special class. Like I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah,
you can
after-
compare him to that. I just think give him time. He's a
Well,
young.
we can only compare him to
Arsenal, but also someone said about him being backed, but Aubameyang is basically a new signing with the money that they paid for him.
Yeah, but it's
and
not.
they brought in Thomas Partey, and they tried to bring in Iowa as well. They tried to bring
You
him
know
in. It
what?
wasn't like they did it. They tried to bring
Yeah.
him in. So it's not saying he's not backed.
No, he's definitely backed for sure. No one's saying he's not backed. I'm just saying to keep backing him. It's only been what, half a year, or he's been at the club.
It's a year now. It's a year
All
now.
I'm saying is what I'm looking at when I see that Arsenal team is a team that does not look cohesive at all. Your top striker who's just signed a brand new contract has been abysmal this season.
When he scored a penalty.
Abysmal.
But are
Abysmal.
you gonna blame?
The
Are you
star
gonna
player
blame
for
Arteta
Arsenal
for
is
that?
Saka.
Are you gonna blame Arteta?
Of
for
course
that?
you are. You have to. You're the
My
manager.
friend,
Nah,
he
that's
got
harsh.
to laying him down the
That's
middle.
harsh.
Hold on a
Okay.
minute.
No, but okay,
Okay.
but hear me out.
Question,
But hear me out.
question.
But when you see how they transition, whose responsibility is that to make sure they transition properly?
Well, that's Arteta for sure. That's Arteta for sure. Yeah,
There we
but,
go.
And I would agree with you that I think Arteta's fault right now is he's playing Arsenal too defensive. Is he doing that because Luiz is out? Is he doing that because he doesn't have the first pairing that he's used to?
You've got like 20
No, he's
centre
doing that
backs.
because Arsenal had a defensive issue, and he solved that. But I think he's stuck on that now, and he's not working on attacking.
I think a big problem with Arsenal is Arteta doesn't trust the squad. I feel like
agree
it's
there.
similar to Mourinho at United, where Mourinho didn't really make substitutions and people criticised him because he
Agreed
didn't trust
there.
the squad. And I think Arteta's not doing it because he doesn't trust the whole squad. And I feel like if he's got time to build a team that he trusts, I think you'll see that a bit more. But I think at the minute he's just trying to rely on a core group of players, which is why Lacazette's been frozen out a little bit as well. Ozil's obviously frozen out. So I think he's trying to figure out to get the best of the team he's got now, and then wait until.
But I
January
think he's
and
a
summer
people
and then
pleaser.
Whose fault is that though?
I think Arteta is a people pleaser. I think he's just trying to.
No,
Exactly,
I, don't,
you know
I
what? That's a
disagree.
good thing.
Fully disagree again.
Arteta comes out and says the right things. That's all he does, man. After he comes to the camera and says the right things. Does he really mean it?
Well,
When have you seen Arsenal lose and Arteta's just like the players flopped. They didn't have enough of this, enough of that.
But a lot of managers do that.
Jose's done it already with
doesn't do
Tottenham
that.
enough times.
Yeah, but Jose.
Can I just
puts
say
his
that
players under the
like
bus.
Arsenal,
That's-
Kamal's Arsenal pass is going to be revoked after this episode.
Arsenal's
I'm just gonna say. Kamal's Arsenal pass is going to be revoked.
Kamal,
His
Kamal,
membership
let's
is
just-
gonna be
let's
thrown
Who's going to
out
revoke
the-
it? Let me
Come on.
tell you. The person that actually goes to the games.
Come on, let's just finish up this Arsenal
We're in
conversation.
lockdown, bro. What are you about?
You know, he's talking about the other Arsenal
I'm talking
game.
about in general. Yeah? I'm talking about in
Come
general.
on.
I go to games and I live in Switzerland. Then I fly to London to actually go and support my team.
come on.
Some people
Their
go
team
to
as well,
Emirates.
bro. It's a joke, bro.
Come on. So, taking all of that into consideration, going into the game against Wolves, are you confident?
be a draw.
Yes or no?
No,
Are you not
it's gonna be a
confident?
draw.
All right, let's move on from that. Let's go to the big game. Massive game. I don't want nobody to play it safe. Don't play it safe because you guys earlier on were giving the
I'm not
energy.
here. No, whoa. Don't say you guys. Say Ben. No, don't put me in that.
I gave you energy too. What do you mean?
Yeah, innit?
You gave me
What energy did I- what energy did I give?
This is what Cadus does all the time.
Cadus,
No,
Don't play safe.
Ben, specify that. What energy is it?
Bruv, you're always so defensive about your team, yeah, and then later on you're like, nah, but it's calm, innit? It's calm. We're in the right
Cadus,
what's that got to
direction.
do
We're in
with
the right
it? That's
direction.
got
So
nothing
I'm
to
happy
do with
with
his
that. I'm
argument.
happy with that. It's
Cadus,
okay.
are you
Nothing to do with his
confident
argument.
are you confident in your team? Are you confident with Lampard,
Yes.
what he's doing? Are you confident
Yes.
with the players
Very
you have?
yes.
Then give me that energy. Give me that energy against Spurs right now. It's two big teams playing
Innit,
against
bro?
Spurs.
Hold up.
Your
First
chest
and
out like
foremost,
you
you
see,
introed and then you went directly
you
into
see,
attacking me, bro.
I am
You
ready.
didn't even give me time.
I just want the energy. That's all. I just want the
All
energy.
I'm saying is,
Get out of here, bro.
who in the group was moaning about rest time?
Oh yeah, that was
In the
Ben.
group.
That was Ben. 100%,
Okay,
100%.
perfect. And exactly.
No, it
cool.
wasn't. It was OS about complaining about rest time. That was OS.
Oh, wow. Come on, you're
Come
dying.
on.
Please
Come on,
stop. Come on, you're
Sorry,
dying.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
I know-
just
Come on,
guys,
you're
Come
yeah.
on.
dying. Please stop.
I know,
Please stop.
come on.
COVID,
Okay.
and then oh my god,
Okay.
my players haven't rested.
Come on, I know you're
come
still
on,
in
you're dying.
1960s.
First
Come on,
3
you're
or 4
dying.
games.
Come on, you're dying. Let me
I
explain
know you're
what
still in
happened.
1960, bro.
Let me
We're talking about
explain.
today.
Ben, there's
You're
nothing
never
to
in the
explain,
group.
bro.
Nah,
You're never
what-
in the
You brought the
group.
subject
For
up.
Kamal's sake, let me explain, innit?
No,
Please.
don't explain.
Doesn't matter, let's move
Don't
on.
Yeah, don't
explain.
explain.
I don't
Move
like
on.
it, man.
All
Move
right.
on.
All right. Chelsea
Jesus.
at home to Spurs. All I want to know is who's coming out with the points. That's all I want to know. I don't want to hear
Spurs.
no. You know what? If we wear the right shade of blue, we're gonna be this. If we wear, who is going there and getting
You
the
said
points?
blue, so you're indicating Chelsea again. I
No,
don't
no,
understand
no,
where
no,
this
no.
narrative
No,
is
no,
starting
no,
about me.
Kadus,
I'll back my team,
I
bro.
promise you, it wasn't directed at Chelsea.
Okay.
I was gonna say white, but then it got too
I
long.
guarantee you, Cadus will be like, I was happy with that performance. You know, even though we didn't get the 3 points, we were heading the right direction. You know, it was nice
Nah,
to see
Cadus don't-
Gilmore
Cadus don't
making
have
the
that.
right moves.
Cadus don't have
No, it's
that.
not, because he's chatting shit. He's chatting shit.
Just don't have that. Don't have that.
No, he's chatting shit. I let him talk because he's chatting shit. But it's fine. Continue, Ben.
Alright, cool. Listen, simple things, yeah. Spurs are coming up on top with 3 points, okay? It might be 3-1, it might be 3-0, but either way, Spurs are coming up on
Damn.
top in it. So just know
Jeez.
that.
Okay, Ben, just where do you get that from? Because both teams right now are on form. Chelsea defensively look good, so you think you're going to score 3 goals against them. Attacking wise, they look like they're creating chances. Like, what makes you think?
Well, the reason I'm saying this is because defensively, Spurs have improved great as well. Like, I was worried about Older being out with injury. He's not. So Older and Dyer back in the back
Yeah,
four.
Spurs look good. for
Perfect. Regulon is back. Okay. Doherty's back. Okay.
Okay.
We are good. Dombele is starting. Okay. Sissoko might start.
Højbjerg.
We've
So it's starting like he's got.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen Ben this confident in my life.
Me
Like,
too,
it's-
this is
it's
crazy.
It's actually good to
Jacket's
see.
on. Look at the jacket.
Listen.
Ben,
Man's
stand
got
up
a
and show us
blazer
your
on.
jacket, bro.
Ben, are you,
Spurs,
listen.
innit?
It's there.
Ben.
innit? They can see it. They can
Ben,
see
are you
it.
gonna
Don't
be
worry.
wearing that blazer next week, Ben?
Oh, 100%. I told you, yeah.
All right,
Every
all right.
time we beat the top 6 team, yeah, this bad boy's coming on. You know, just know that.
right.
And it's happening. It's
All
happening.
right.
Look at
So-
that.
so
That's
if
off
you-
my shoulder, innit?
So if you
ready?
There's
There's Kadus. Can you see Kadus? Oh, he's
Oh
gone.
my
Sorry.
lord. Kadus, man, you just letting this guy step all over you, bro.
all right, Kadus. Let's take this.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did you say step all over me?
This
Nah,
man
just-
Okay.
talking
Okay.
trash.
Let's take this from Spurs to Chelsea. Kadus, how are you feeling going into this game?
Yeah, I'm confident, man. I'm confident. I think.
Listen to that
nah,
tone of
I
voice,
didn't
man.
believe
He ain't
that at all.
confident. I'm
See
confident.
what I mean? You
Let him
know?
talk.
You
Let
let
him
him
talk. Let him talk.
Ben, sorry, you continue, bro.
No, Kadus, go.
Man, you're mad, bro.
You talk too much for a team that's got no trophies, bro. But
Ah,
anyway,
here
so as
we
I'm
go,
saying,
the trophy talk, blah blah blah. Go
but
on.
that's a very relevant,
Ah,
it's a very
keep
relevant
going,
topic.
Keep
isn't
going.
it?
Keep going.
One team.
Wait,
knows how
are we
win,
here to
one team
review the
doesn't.
next match though? What's that going to
Okay,
do with
but
the
let me
trophy?
talk
if
then,
we
my
review
brother.
the next
Oh,
match? Go on.
Shall
Alright,
I? Can I
cool.
continue?
Continue.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So yeah, one thing that I've seen from Chelsea is that we can dog a result. Obviously, just to talk about Europe quickly, we were dominated on possession, but we look comfortable. We control the game well. So defensively, we're looking really nice. Transitionally, we're looking really well. Man, we've got our players back now. Havertz is back. Pulisic, I heard, is fit. I don't think he'll be starting, but he'll probably get some minutes. Hudson-Odoi is looking like he's coming into some confidence. Tammy Abraham has been a very consistent performer for us. Mason Mount has been phenomenal.
Mason
I don't
Mount.
get anyone
Mason
who
Mount. Yeah. 100%.
anyone who underrates that kid
Mason Mount is a baller.
a
Yeah,
joke
he's the truth.
because what he's done, just probably one of the best midfielders in terms of pressing. There's a couple things that he's got to improve on in his game, but he's been an incredible
He's promising for
player
sure.
for us. Reece James as well, it's been phenomenal, and
Yeah.
I just want to credit Frank Lampard with what he's done, because he's brought in the ex-Wigan defender coach, who was with Reece James when he was playing for Wigan, and you can see how he's improved. Just systemically, we're looking a lot better. So it's just good to see, man. And I think that we're playing with such flair. Granted, there's been a couple of times where chances should have been buried off, and I think that's what's going to be the killer for Chelsea, I think.
Are you man even paying
Anthony
attention
Vernon,
to
yeah,
this,
just
bruv?
say
This
his
is
name, innit?
dead,
Vernon.
bruv. Well, you chat the
I hear him.
breeze, fam.
I hear him. Look.
Yeah, but Ben, here's the thing. You're coming in here with these emotions, bro. But let's just kind of let's not get it twisted, bro.
Uh-huh.
You support Tottenham.
Okay.
There is nothing in history that indicates that you guys are going to do well. So let's just
wow.
relax, win the trophy first, and then we can start.
Can we just
Pumping up your chest.
put the top the three London teams in order quickly?
Chelsea, and I don't care about the other
Mad.
two because it's irrelevant.
Come
It's
on now,
irrelevant.
let's not even put
It's
Arsenal
irrelevant
in the
now.
top
Alright,
two.
it's
Let's
irrelevant,
be
bro.
honest, like, come on.
All right,
It's
fair enough.
irrelevant.
Come on, I just said, can we put him in order? Like, I'm just,
Oh, let's
Yeah.
just set him up.
Maybe
it was for you
Brentford
to
and
fight
Crystal
it,
Palace.
it
Who
was
knows?
just for
I'm
debate.
not gonna fight,
All
man.
right,
What's the point?
All right. This game, for me, I think important. Midfield is going to be hugely important. Who is starting in midfield for Chelsea? Who is starting in midfield for Spurs? Let's go with Kadus first.
We're going to go with a 4-3-3 again. It's been very successful for us. So we're going to have Kante as a lone midfielder, and then Havertz and Mount will be the attacking eights.
You're gonna
I
lose.
believe. If not, then Mount and Kovacic.
There you go. You might do well with that one.
To be honest with you, man, this is another thing when people just chat shit. Again, we got Isha here chatting shit. Havertz in that last position with 8 in the midfield 3 was actually phenomenal. So now he's back. So man needs to relax.
I actually rate
Relax a little.
Havertz. I don't know why Isha's
I
on
don't
your
even
case,
think he
man.
was out.
It's
I
just
think
it's
that's
just
why
there's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of anger, and this I don't know. There's jealousy in this. I don't know what it is. I don't know
He's
what it is.
creative. I think he just needs to get to the stride of the Premier League. But he's creative. He's always linking up play, and he has he has an eye for goal. I think
For Germany, yeah.
And he's worked hard. He's worked hard. He's a hard worker. I think he's underrated. He works very hard for the team, man. So.
All right. So then let's go to Spurs midfield. Who's in the top 3 midfield for you? Who's starting?
Same against City. Højbjerg, Dembele, Sissoko.
That's solid, man. That's solid. I'm not gonna lie. When I say solid, I'm talking about aggressiveness. Like they're gonna, strength-wise, is gonna be. That's gonna be the battle.
I'm just
Who
gonna
takes
say
that?
now, people are underestimating Højbjerg.
No one is, bruv. He's
No, he's not, mate.
serious.
No,
Cadence
I was
style,
waiting for
bro.
this as
Shut
well.
up.
And you say, but I play victim. Continue, man.
But
Continue.
else having beef in the group about Hobie, bro. Come on now, listen.
No, beef,
No.
It's
I
not
think
beef.
everyone knows Hobie has done an amazing job for Spurs. I just think that the debate was you thought he should be signing of the season or like he should have been in the
that's
top
what it
3
was.
signing of the season, and no.
No. My beef with Kadus,
I know what you're talking
my
about.
beef with Kadus was about Kante and Hobie this season alone.
People have said that Kante's been world class this season, not just from my mouth. Commentators that have watched the game, bro.
Who are they, bro?
He's been phenomenal.
All right. Let's move on.
Phenomenal.
I ain't seen it.
Let's move on. Let's
If you don't see anything, bro, your eyes are closed constantly, bro. Probably them glasses. Take them glasses off, bro.
let's close
what I measure
let's close this conversation.
Well, man. It's
Cadus,
rich coming from you when
Ben.
you're wearing a dressing gown, but anyway.
Cadus.
I'm at home, bro. I'm at home. Where do you wear your dressing gowns, bro? Do you wear your sunglasses indoors?
Wow.
Do you wear your sunglasses indoors? Come on.
Cadus, Ben, are you
Some
feeling
backwards people
confident
today, bro.
Are you feeling confident going into the game? All I want is a yes or no answer. Cadus,
Yes.
I didn't believe it.
Ben,
Hell yeah, I'm confident. Let's go. Got the jacket. I'm
You
ready.
sounded Ray too. That was a bit crazy.
okay, there you have it. So we're gonna move on to the last section of the show, score predictions, guys. You know, straight score predictions, no taking long. I should actually look at that
You should
myself.
talk to yourself, bro.
So Friday, first game Friday, Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a 2-2 score. Actually, before we get there, make sure
Oh
you
my
subscribe, make sure you
yeah.
like, make sure you follow all of our pages, please. We cannot
Listen,
forget that. Very
I want to
important.
see other Chelsea fans who are confident besides Alex because, yeah.
Why wouldn't we? There is nothing to dictate that we wouldn't be confident. What football are you watching, bro? Stop
Alright,
it.
cool.
Like I understand the bravado, but come on, man.
Make sure
let's be real.
guys, make sure you comment. Let us know what you think because this is really, really interesting. I love this energy.
I need
so
Spurs
anyway,
to not turn up.
Friday, Crystal Palace 2.
Wait, hold on.
Newcastle.
You said you need Spurs not to turn up.
Ben,
But you needed
Ben,
us to turn up last
Ben,
weekend. Alright, cool.
let's move
Yeah,
on.
selective.
Let's move on.
Selected
Why is he
bread.
talking for?
I know.
man?
Crystal Palace, Newcastle, 2-2 score draw for me. What are you saying, Cadus?
2-0 Crystal Palace.
Okay, Kemal, what are you saying?
1-1 draw.
Okay, Isha, what are you saying?
Same as Kemal, 1-1.
Ben?
I'm going 2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace. Okay, Saturday.
Zaha's not playing. Damn it.
Saturday, Brighton v Liverpool. I'm going to say it's going to be another 2-0 Liverpool confident win. What are you saying, Cadus?
3-0 Liverpool.
Okay, Kemal.
I concur.
3-0.
Yeah.
Okay, Isha.
I concur. 3-0.
3-0. Ben.
3-1. I think those get a goal.
Okay. Manchester City versus Burnley. I'm going to say 2-0 Manchester City. What are you saying, Cadus?
1-0 City.
Kemal, what are you saying?
I think City are gonna do the damn thing. 3-0.
Isha, what are you saying?
I guess
2-0 City.
And Ben, what are you saying?
2-1 City.
Okay, let's go to Everton versus Leeds. I think some people think it's close. I actually think Everton are going to win 3-1 this game. Cadus, what are you saying?
2-0 Leeds.
Okay, Kemal, what are
Wow.
you saying?
2-1 Everton.
Isha
2-2.
and Ben.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Leeds.
I love these type of games. West Brom v Sheffield United. I'm going to say Sheffield United 1-0. What are you saying, Cadus?
1-0 Sheffield United as well.
Kemal?
Same.
Isha?
1-1.
Okay, and Ben?
Same as Isha. Draw. 1-1.
Okay, Sunday game, Southampton v Manchester United. I'm going to say a 2-1 Manchester United win. What are you saying, Cadus?
2-2 draw.
Okay, Kemal?
2-0 Manchester United.
Ish.
And that will be 2 penalties as well.
Isha? Haters?
1-1.
I think some people are just pissed because they're at the bottom of the league now. Switch places.
Yeah.
And Ben, what are you saying?
2-2.
Okay. Chelsea, actually, let's leave that to last. Arsenal versus Wolves. I'm going to say actually a 2-1. I don't know why I keep believing in Arsenal. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal win. What are you saying, Cadus? People say I'm biased and I'm always believing in them.
I'm going to say 1-1. I don't think it's going to be a boring match.
Kemal?
I want to say a draw, but I'm not, so I'm going to say 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Okay. Isha?
2-1.
Who?
Wolves.
Boy. Ben.
Disrespect.
Sorry, bro.
3-1.
Who?
Wolves.
Oh my days. Let's
Hold
go
on,
to
Ben,
let's
I
go
bet
to
you it's not
Monday.
going to be 3-1.
Let's go to
I bet
Monday.
you it's not going to be 3-1.
Let's go to Monday. Leicester.
Sunday.
No, Monday. We're gonna
Yes,
do
Monday.
your
Oh,
game.
okay.
You're gonna do your game last. Leicester
bad,
v
my bad.
Fulham. 3-0. I'm gonna say Leicester. What are you saying, Kemal?
Normally you go to Kadus, but now you come
Oh, sorry,
to me,
Kadus. My bad.
2-0.
2-0.
Leicester.
What are you saying, Kemal?
2-0 Leicester.
Isha, what are you saying?
3-0 Leicester.
Ben, what are you saying?
Bruv, I see this like a 5-0 Leicester. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Jeez. Damn, okay. And then West Ham v Aston Villa. I'll say 2-1. West Ham, what are you saying, Kadus?
This is hard. I think it's going to be a 2-2.
Okay,
Maybe
Kemal?
another 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Draw.
Okay,
not being made,
Isha?
Deuces 2-2.
Okay, and Ben?
Aston Villa gonna have this still. 2-1 Villa.
2-1.
What's
Villa.
Barkley's not playing?
Okay, let's go to the last game. Last game that's going to be played on Sunday, the big one. Chelsea versus Tottenham. I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
Wait.
Kadus, what are you saying?
Should we leave it to last, no?
Actually, yeah, you're right. Kemal?
2-2 draw.
Wow, okay. Isha?
All my energy wants a 1-1 draw.
1-1, is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to you guys now. Kadus?
2-0 Chelsea.
Hey.
Okay. Ben?
3-1 Spurs.
Way. So there you have it. Those are the score predictions. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you agree with this, agree with any of the points in the podcast, and let us know your point of view. We would love to discuss with it and debate you online. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you follow all of our social media platforms. We're going to see how these games shape up this weekend, and we're going to see you and talk to you about it again next week. Thank you very much.